So I'm gonna try some backwards engineering here.
It works. Well, hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Andy Matt, and today I have a refrigerator I found on the curb yesterday morning, and it is a Frigidaire. That's the brand, but it's made by Electrolux. All right, and the sign that was on it said free, freezer works, but refrigerator doesn't. Well, that made it really easy for me to grab it. Okay, so refrigerators that are just simply a freezer and a refrigerator, the freezer portion of the refrigerator actually provides all the cooling for the refrigerator part. So there's only one thermostat, all right, and it's inside of the refrigerator compartment, and it controls, basically it turns the compressor on and off if the temperature goes up and down. So because the freezer worked and the refrigerator didn't, it told me that the thermostat worked. I tested it anyway, and it is a good thermostat. And the only other culprit that could possibly be part of the problem would be the evaporator fan that's up in the freezer. And I'll show that to you right now. This fan right here. So I pulled it out and I tested my leads. This plug plugs in up here, but I tested the leads. I'm getting 120 volts here. So I tested the motor. The motor's bad. All right, so I ordered a motor, and it was only 20 bucks, and I got it in the mail today, Amazon of course. And we're gonna go ahead and get that installed and get this refrigerator up and running, and I'll run it overnight and make sure everything works, test all the temperatures, make sure it makes ice, you know, make sure that I'll put a thermostat, not a thermostat, a thermometer inside the refrigerator, make sure we get down to that good temperature of 40 degrees. 39 would be great, 38, 39, but as long as we get to 40, we're good. And once it's there, it'll be off to its new home. So I'm gonna get things set up on the bench. I'm gonna show you how I get this new motor put together and put on and go back together. Let's get started. All right, here we are on the bench. Yes, there's a fan blowing in the background. It's hot. I can't avoid it. I gotta keep that thing running. If you look at any of my videos of the last month or so, by the end of them, I'm all flushed and sweaty and disgusting. All right, so here's the bad motor. I'm gonna put this on ohms, and the red wire going to the motor is the positive, the blue is the neutral. And what we're going to do is we're going to test for continuity on both these wires. And if you notice, I'm getting no reading at all. Okay? That indicates this motor's bad. So, bad motor. Here's the new one. This one came with all the wires, so it's basically plug and play. Same wires here, red and blue. Here's my multimeter, and you're going to see I'm going to get a reading 99.4 ohms of resistance. Okay, so this new motor, good motor. All right, good motor. So it's really simple. Shockingly simple, actually. Take the ground wire off, flip it over. First thing, one of the things we can do is just pop this fan blade off. Take these two screws out. I gotta get this plug out of here. So this is actually for ice maker. This one did not have an ice maker on it from the factory, so this is just basically a dead end. All right, so we need this bracket, and we need these rubber bushings that are in here. So yes, somebody threw this refrigerator away over a $20 part, and probably around, I don't know, 20 minutes worth of work. I guess I could left that thing in there. Alright, so bad motor. We'll recycle that. So this needs to go here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get these screws started here. Alright, back on this side. Got a ground we gotta hook back up. Then for the ice machine that's never gonna get used, we'll just put this back in here. Because in case somebody wants to add, who knows, maybe the new owners are going to want to add a ice machine to it in the future, and you can still buy them. They're not hard to put in. The mounting holes are already there, and you just have to pop this cover off, hook it up, and good. Fan blade. Let's go put it back in the refrigerator. Alright, in we go. Of course, we'll plug this back in up here. There's only one way it'll go in, and it will be that direction. Okay. Put this back up into place. Got 2 screws on either side. I gotta get lined up. Then this cowling here, see, this fan will blow air down through this hole into the refrigerator to lower the temperature in there. There's another hole behind it where air automatically goes in there, but when it needs a little bit more, that fan will force it down, and it'll also force it through these vents here into the freezer to make sure things stay nice and cold. Clips on the sides here that hold it in place.
And we're going to put this one on colder, as cold as it will go. And there's one more thing. We got the rack here. Let's take this little anti-fallout thingy off. Stick this rack in. Slide it over. And then put this little thing back on there so it stays. Alright, I'm going to get it plugged in, and we'll get set up to run a test run overnight to make sure everything's good to go, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're plugged in. Got an LED light here that's flickering, but that's fine. And right now it's off, so we're going to go ahead and turn this all the way to the coldest setting. Alright, and if we go up here in the freezer, we should find a fan that's spinning. And sure enough, we do. You can even hear it. You can feel the air coming off of it too. Awesome. Alright, we're good to go. Need to wipe it out a little bit, but we're pretty good to go. I might even put a regular incandescent bulb in there. Alright, let's check this refrigerator temperature. And we are just below 40, so perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Couldn't be happier. Alright, let's see what this freezer's looking like. Looks like about 8 degrees. I think we can live with that. Yes, sir. I think we can live with that. Alright. Well, that pretty much does it for this video. Nice short one. I am going to test it overnight for the folks that are going to get it, and just to make sure that everything's really good to go on it. But I can tell already. I've already done all the electrical checks and everything's fine. I just need to confirm that in my mind before I deliver. So anyway, thanks for watching. Best way to support this channel is to share this video. Hit the subscribe button, like button, drop a comment or two if you feel like it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Laters.